After a clear, crisp and in places chilly start, clouding over from the west, outbreaks of rain moving in, but we keep the relatively nights for late October. This is the earlier satellite and radar picture, the early sunshine giving way from all but the east and eventually grey skies here as cloud rolls its way in from the west. Here outbreaks of rain moving through parts of Northern Ireland, the western side of Scotland, parts of northwestern England, dribs and drabs extending into the Peak District and parts of the Midlands. Otherwise mostly dry and increasingly breezy further west. A southerly airflow will mean temperatures will tend to be doing a little better than you'd expect given the time of year, and temperatures will tend to recover after that chilly start. The area of rain making some headway from west to east overnight and then clearing for most come dawn. And we've got fine conditions into the new day, quite breezy and nowhere near as chilly as it could be this time of the year. Not much below 12 or 13 degrees for some of us. See you soon. A very good evening to you. Outbreaks of rain moving through in the next few hours to reveal clearer skies as we start the new day, for a short time at least, and all the while we keep mild nights for late October. Low pressure, a deep area of low pressure to the northwest of the British Isles will mean a windy end to the week. The winds from a southwesterly direction drawing relatively mild air in from the mid-Atlantic, and we've got outbreaks of rain rolling in from the west and the south. Some of these downpours will be intense and prolonged, and all the while staying quite mild as we end October. As we head into the next few hours, outbreaks of rain moving from west to east. For many of us, a dose of wet weather to come overnight, and then clearer skies as we head into the new day. The brisk winds keeping mist and fog at bay, and quite a blustery start to the new day, but the winds from a southerly direction, so nowhere near as chilly as you'd expect it to be this late in the year. Not much below 12 or 13 degrees for some of us. A different start compared to this morning with the mild air from the word go. And we'll keep brighter skies for the luckier ones. A little more cloud in the south and the west as outbreaks of rain move in as the morning unfolds. And the rain will be intense, prolonged, and at times thundery. We've got a deluge in places, windy, wet and wild for some this Halloween, but I'm optimistic of some breaks in the cloud, slithers of sunshine as we head through the afternoon, and those brisk winds from a southerly direction once more, so very much on the mild side as October draws to a close. Highs of 14 or 15 degrees in the north, around 17 degrees further south, and brighter skies to greet us into November. Lively showers into the north and the west, highs of 15. Hello to you again, a very good evening. Windy and wet as we end the week in many locations, and all the while we keep relatively mild nights given the time of year. This system will be rolling its way from west to east by dawn, so the rain gives way to clearer skies for a time. Too much of a breeze for any significant mist and fog, when the breeze, the increasingly brisk winds pulling in some relatively mild air from the mid-Atlantic, so nowhere near as chilly as it could be given the time of year. Temperatures not slipping much below 12 or 13 degrees as we head into a new day. For those up bright and early, some lovely sunshine before the clouds gather. We'll see rain moving in from the west and the south, and some of the bursts will be prolonged, intense, potentially thundery, moving through quite erratically in those brisk winds. And I'm optimistic of some breaks in the cloud in between. And as the winds remain from that southerly direction, a mild end to the week and the month, a wet and windy Halloween for some, highs of 16 or 17 degrees.